Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to this Macmillan charity live stream. I am Mashup Matt, and welcome to Concrete Genie. Now, this was a PlayStation exclusive released by Pixel Opus earlier this year, where you play as this young man by the name of Ash, who is trying to bring light back to his town of Denska, or Denska the Dump, as it's probably known by to all the locals. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. But the way that we do this is by painting the walls with this magical paintbrush. Now, I have completely forgotten that it's using the motion pad for the DualShock. So here we go. So these are all the designs I've got. And we have to set off all these different light bulbs to bring back the light to this town. Now it's an indie game, and it's a very, very well designed and played indie game as well. It's a nice there's a page. Now those pages denote different things we can paint on each wall. Oh. Now these things are genies. Now, genies are basically fantastical paintings that come to life and can help Ash in his quest. Oh, what? Do I draw on the... Okay. So there's different designs of genies. And you can give them all sorts of different features, and then they come to life.
Well, well, happy birthday.
Hello?
Whoa, look out!
I suppose that's how you break through into the next area. Well done. Don't drink and drive, people. So, yeah, we need to basically bring back the happiness to Denska. And I do like the whole aesthetic of this game. It's super chilled. There's not a lot of... it's not very intense, let's put it that way. Now you see this area where we have all this sort of blue dark stuff. We need to clear that out. But the only way we can do that is if you look in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see it poking over the top of my overlay. It's what we call super paint. Now we gain that by lighting up each district, and we can use the super paint then to get rid of all this dark stuff. So we can, but we only have a limited amount of it, so we can't be too picky with sort of the designs that we want to use.
I'm out of super paint.
Oh, well, there was an area down here. Oh, I forgot about that. So we have now run out of super paint. So we need to do more in this area. Get more of these lights done. Oh, what's this? Oh, a newspaper clipping.
I think Professor Lee was onto something.
So this is all about the this black material, which I just sort of destroyed. It's taken over the whole town, and it's basically turned the whole town into a very dark area. Now, this game touches on a lot of themes, mainly around sort of bullying and sort of creativity. Oh, there's another page.
No
Design
more
have you
driving
got?
for you, Leadfoot.
Now we can see the genies request specific. These keep them happy, and also then if you create landscapes, they can travel along the walls and along different areas to help you, and you can help them get to different places. So he wants this sort of owl
Is that what you wanted
figure.
to see?
Now, he should be able now to put some power into that power box because he's an electric genie. Come on.
Thanks, pal.
Now, I need to find a way to get him to the other side. So I'm guessing I can create a path along here over to the other side of this wall. Let's see. Just leave these apples around for him. It's very artistic, this game. It's very chilled out. There is a little bit of intensity in there because there are bullies following Ash around as well. Oh, we've now got a lot more super paint. Right, let's go and see if we can clear out this area now that we've got enough.
This stuff's gotta go.
Oh, we've done it. Have we done it? Let's have a look. Have a look at my map. Oh, wrong one. Yes. Now, where you see my little red arrow, all those lights around it which are yellow, those are the places that we have illuminated, and the white ones are the ones that we need to illuminate to clear each zone.
No more super paint.
Oh, he's enjoying himself. Oh. He's enjoying himself a little bit too much.
I'm over here.
Now you can direct them. Will he be able to get over there? Oh, hang on. Are those my other genies? Yes. There's another one. Right, what does he want? Right, he wants some butterflies, and he wants this new... And we need to add some butterflies to the equation.
That's what you wanted, right?
So I think these red ones are fire genies, if I remember correctly. And the... Oh, he's powered it up for us. We should be able to get through to the next zone now.
Knew I could count on you.
Can we?
Oh, you must have been hungry.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Just two.
Oh, I see. I get it. I get it. Need to power up each of these.
Super paint. One more left.
Aha. Come on, guys. You're nearly done.
Come on. All right.
There we go. That should get us through. Is that going to lift that? Oh no, what's going on here? Oh, they're bringing power back to the power station. Okay. Oh, that'll move it now, won't it? There we go. Oh, more pages to collect. Brilliant.
That's gonna look great.
Oh, you're the bullies.
Here they come again.
So I need to stay out of their way. Try and distract them. Very mobile for a kid, is Ash. So I should be able to paint from up here. Yes, I can. Just about. So you can paint on pretty much every surface. Wait, they can't get in here. Oh, another page. Oh, damn it. Can you come back down?
Every time I turn around.
Oh, he's legged it up there. Okay. No. Let's add some rain, actually. Now, there is a VR segment to this game as well, where you can sort of go in and use the motion sensors to move everything around. Oh, he stayed up here. Right, there's more of that. Actually, I can get rid of that now. I've got enough super paint.
Can't catch me.
Oh, great. I've just drawn them all to me. Brilliant. I thought they were all grouped together.
You can't even draw good.
And I can jump past this lot. Oh, here's another page.
Gotcha.
Oh, a genie. An electric genie this time. Okay, how are we looking for in terms of lights? Apparently, I'm standing right on top of a bunch of them. Oh, bugger. I didn't know he could die. He could die from that. Good thing is, they can't climb. Not as far as I'm aware, anyway. Yeah, so that's that wall done.
Oh, cool.
Oh, here we are. I seem to have stumbled across another one. Perfect. Let's make this a bit of a starry night scenario here.
Me again.
I'm fairly certain they can't climb. No, they can't. He nearly saw me. Ooh, okay. That was a bit close for comfort. Oh, I've cleared the area. Oh, sweet. I didn't realise that was the last of them. So after you clear a zone, masterpiece. I'm guessing I have to find my way up there. See, it clears more of the zones.
Cool. It's masterpiece time.
Right, I've got to find my way up there, okay. Okay, perhaps I'll try this way. Oh, I need to get up to the...
Hey, come and get me.
up to the crane. Oh, I didn't even know that page was there.
Ouch.
Here we go. Surely this is it.
All right, let's do this.
Yes, it is. A little bit of light platforming.
Oh, that's a long way down. Almost didn't make it.
You if you play this game right from the start, there's a little bit more context as to why everything is happening and the bullies and their background. Oh, hello, seagull.
Man, it's been like forever since I gave someone a good wedgie. I need
Okay. I don't know how old Ash is. Probably about the same age as Ash Ketchum in the Pokemon
Whoa.
canon, I
what
would
a
have thought.
view. Definitely got that darkness stuff on the run.
Can I jump down there? Yes. And oh god. Oh. Oh, there's a page in here.
That looks special.
There we go, and now we're onto the roof. Oh, page. Come back here. Cool. Oh,
Need
got
to
it.
get this onto the wall.
So all these pages I'm collecting are from a notebook which the bullies stole from Ash earlier in the story. Oh, let me just give this guy... Oh, he wants lightning though, doesn't he? He'll like that. He's an electric genie. Yeah, that they stole from Ash earlier in the story and tore up. And these pages contain his sketches which now come to life.
Hey now, play nice with the gulls.
No, don't play nice with the gulls. Okay. Here we go. Start
Wiping out
masterpiece.
darkness and beautifying the hydroelectric plant? Wonder what old Professor Lee would think of this.
So here we are. The genies now want specific designs. And this then adds up to the masterpiece. You can design it as much as you want, but as long as you get those specific designs in, that the genies are happy, then you'll be able to finish the masterpiece. Leave some apples for those guys to eat. It's not entirely artistic, but
Hope you like that.
it'll do. And it all stems from the lighthouse, which is where you first encounter these creatures.
Luna.
Now, Luna is the first sketch that Ash drew that
Not
came to
bad,
life.
right? After I complete one more of these masterpieces, the whole town will be lit up. Then none of us will ever have to worry about that darkness stuff again.
Only one zone. Oh, don't throw us off, Luna.
Whoa! Bit of a gas bag, aren't you, little guy?
Okay. I didn't mean anything by it.
You were just...
I
you
really
know,
don't know much about
swooshing
him.
everything around. Swoosh. That works.
Let's see. Next up is... Ooh. Looks like I'm going through the waterways.
Luna?
Anyone thinking that was like the
Everything
map
okay?
from Harry Potter?
Wait, you want me to come back to the lighthouse? I thought you wanted me to paint the rest of the town back to life.
I see. You're lonely. I promise I'll come and visit you when I can. Okay?
Bye, Luna. Now, do we go back, or do we do the next zone? Luna has given you a new sprite named Swoosh. Right, the bully's gone. Wind genies.
Wow.
And he said
cool.
wild. Okay. I've just made him an abomination, but there we are.
Looking good, bud.
Find a way into the waterways. Oh, someone wants some butterflies.
So, how's that?
Right, wind. Hang on.
Little help?
Yeah, can you blow this truck away? Oh, he can. Alright, enough. Seems like we're going down then.
Yeah, tulips are always nice.
Okay, we're now in a pretty dank and dark underground network.
Man, that was a day I'll never forget.
So this town seems to have gone through a lot of hardships recently. As well as the darkness. Oh, I'm swimming.
Yuck,
Oh, I can't
hate
swim.
Getting wet.
Hello?
Come on, little guy. Huff and puff.
Snagged
Oh,
it.
2 pages into 1. Try and get a little bit of light down here. Oh, hello. Oh, yuck, rats. That's it, scare the rats away. Oh,
Scaredy genie.
let's get some electricity over this.
How's that look?
It's over here. Is it going to be another page? Yes, it is. Come back here. Ah, those are features to put onto the genies. Okay, I gotcha. Just love the fact you can paint nearly every surface. Okay. Seems like we're going down.
What's the matter, Ash? Put on a little weight.
Oh, God.
Drop something.
No, 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 no. No, no. Oh, yeah, this is a way to find out what their background.
Hey! Oh, he's getting away!
B, why didn't you stop him? B, okay?
So you learn more about it. Basically, has anyone ever played Infamous? Because there's a, especially
Must have been
Second
roughly
Son, when the
interesting.
conduit sort of connect, there's a
Guess
way
I
you can
forget how
learn
lucky
about
I
their
am with my own
background.
parents.
So yeah, the bullies have their own internal demons. Okay, I've now got mushrooms. Just love using this. This is one of the best uses of the DualShock controller in a long, long time.
Yeah, it smells almost as bad as that dumpster.
Oh, I've got a... like a Venus flytrap.
Anyone see him? No sign of him.
Oh, God.
I don't think they can get to me down here.
You don't? Oh, come back here, Paige. No, no, no. Come back here, Paige.
Ran out of super paint. This seems to mean something.
Yeah, you don't say. Got it. Oh, I need to paint a genie. Oh, another page.
Yes.
Aha, here's another genie. Let's give him fin ears, why not? Come to life, little buddy.
Well, hello.
Okay, let's keep this guy happy. What's that last one? I'm not sure I have that design yet.
Right here. What's this mean?
That looks like the mushroom. And that? Is that what that is? Maybe not. Right, am I missing a page? Maybe I'm missing a page. Because I definitely... Oh!
Venska Botanical
There,
Gardens.
there we
Looks
go.
like this sign fell down here somehow.
That's
Seen
what
better
we're
days.
after. Right, can I now get him to travel over here?
That's not working.
Oh, okay. Now, these things have got specific designs. So, where was that? That's the one.
Looks like I need to match what's already here. Oh, much better. Perfect match.
Mushroom.
Matched it.
Mushroom. Mushroom.
That did it.
Mushroom. And a mushroom. That's it, isn't it? Is that it?
Gotta match these designs exactly.
Oh, it didn't release the...
Well, that didn't work.
Didn't it? Well, what one is that one then? Oh, is it this one?
Gotta use the right designs on this.
No. Well, it must be because it was taking it. It was
Huh. Guess I need to match it exactly.
Well, that is the design, isn't it?
Something's not right.
No? Okay. Am I missing another page again?
Hey, over here.
Maybe I am. Oh, it's gone into the vent. Go on. Get it out of the way.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll have to come back and finish that design. Unless there's another page around here which I have again missed. I doubt it though. So if I jump onto
Can I
here,
get a hand?
guessing now he should be able to use his wind powers and send me across the water. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, page. Oh, what the? Oh, I fell in.
Probably should have learned how to swim.
You don't say, Ash.
Ow!
Come on, quickly, I don't want to do that again. Phew. What's this all about?
No power.
No power? Oh, there's an electric genie down here somewhere then, surely.
What's going on over there?
Oh, hang on. How do I get electricity to flow through here? Surely there must be another genie around here somewhere. Do I need to get in there? Aha! Here we go.
Whoa!
What will this do? Is that going to let the water down? Yes, it is. Is that going to reveal a genie? Yes, it is. There we go. There we go. Found the way out. Oh, another page. Back here. Come back here. Come back here. There we go. Let's try one of these instead.
What now?
Give him two tails. Why not?
Hey there!
We are, buddy. I'm gonna need you for in a second. Okay, now I need to get him to here.
It's nothing to be scared of, buddy.
Oh, here we go. Gonna need some help. Here we go. Is this just gonna open another door?
Looks like I need to connect these.
Oh, hang on. Will that do it? Don't think so, because it's not physical, but I'll give it a go. Hmm. So I'm either looking for an object to move there. And do some backtracking. Like a metal pipe or something that I can pick up. Doesn't look like it, so I'm not entirely sure how we do this one. Anything else under the water?
Right here.
Does this have anything to do? Can you do anything with this? Doesn't look like it. Right, there's nothing he can do with that box. Surely there must be something around here.
What's
Anything?
this?
No. Surely I must have to paint something then. Is that it? I doubt it, but let's give it a go anyway.
Need a helpful volunteer to bridge that gap, so the current will flow.
A helpful
I get a
volunteer?
hand?
Oh. Okay. So it's just him then.
Okay, stay right there.
Oh,
This
okay.
won't hurt a bit, I hope.
You hope. But he is electrical, so that shouldn't be a problem for him.
Perfect.
Whoa. Looks like the Venom symbiote. Is there something else I'm missing?
All out of super paint.
Okay. Are you gonna help me? Is that all of these lights turned on? It looks like it. Ah, right. The genies give you super paint. Oh, I've missed somewhere. Apparently. That's why it didn't finish. Ah, here we go. Is that it? Yes. Oh, there's 4 zones in the waterworks. Brilliant. I haven't come across any sort of proper combat in this game yet either, so... Right, to zone 2.
I'm telling you, I saw it. Well, he ain't there now. Stupid little punk. Always running and hiding.
Are they just looking through that vent? Or through that gap in the wall? In the ceiling, sorry.
Oh, I love a cozy campfire too.
There we go. You can have that. And you can have those.
Wow, can't get across there.
See, what the waterworks, I think, is one of the environments in the VR section. Oh, more newspapers.
It's not like no one saw it coming.
Oh, I just saw a page flying around.
Oh,
There we
wondered where
go.
that one got to.
Oh, going up or going down some more? Going down.
How about that?
Uh-oh. Got a whiff of that?
Okay, I definitely ain't getting across there.
Back you go.
So every time we collect a page, it saves your progress. Nice, very nicely. Alright, now to get him there, I need to clear
That's
this
better.
stuff. Is that all good? Looks like it is.
No more super paint.
Did I clear it all? Looks like it. Come on, buddy, I need your help here.
Come on.
Over here. Oh, alright, alright, alright. What's that one? Oh, it's another page I don't have. Can I get up there? Oh, I can get up there. I'm guessing that's the page I need for that design. There we go. Another genie.
Time to make a new friend.
Huh.
Yeah, let's give him a hat.
Nice to meet you.
What, you don't like the hat? I think it suits you. But anyway, guys, I am going to finish off Concrete Genie here because it is coming towards the finale of the stream. And next up is going to be F1 2019. And it's going to be a scenario which you definitely won't want to miss. So I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes or so. And from there on, I'll see you soon. See you in a few minutes. Bye.
Hungarian Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. Max Verstappen wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Yes!
Unbelievable, Max.
It might just be a red letter day instead in the destiny of the championship. It is victory for Ferrari. But he's going to try and dive down. The inside they have crashed. They've gone into each other. Here comes Verstappen again. It is fireworks and flames for Max Verstappen. Sebastian Vettel rounds the final corner and wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Max Verstappen is going to give his fans cause for celebration once again. What a move again from the championship leader. And he will retake the championship lead.
The final round under the spotlights of Abu Dhabi, a 20-race-long battle for the title, will be decided at a track where greats such as Sebastian Vettel, Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton have all clinched titles in the past. But today we'll see a new champion crowned at the 11th running of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It's Holland versus Wales for this year's FIA Formula One World Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen is looking to become Red Bull's second World Drivers' Champion, while Wales' Thomas is looking to deliver Ferrari's first title in 12 years and write his name into his country's history book. Despite the odd blip, these two have dominated this season, and it's the Dutchman who holds the slightest of advantages for the final duel. So with the finale looming, it is Verstappen who holds a slender 2-point lead over the Ferrari driver and just needs to finish ahead of his rival to take the title. The scenario is a little bit more complicated for the Welshman, as he must outscore Verstappen by at least 3 points to take the title. However, Leclerc is third ahead of the two racing points, with Perez, Hamilton, Norris, Russell and Carlos Sainz rounding out the top 10. Now, it's not been a very good weekend for Red Bull, with grid penalties for Antonio Giovinazzi and championship leader Max Verstappen. This is it, everybody, the finale to the stream and the finale to Season 2 of my career mode in F1 2019. We have a 2-horse race for the World Championship. It is Max Verstappen against yours truly at the final round in Abu Dhabi. Now, we are going to be going through the entire race, and I was hoping this was going to be a little bit more of a closer scenario than the game has thrown up, because I was hoping that Verstappen wouldn't get any grid penalties coming into this race, but unfortunately he has. But it is now up to me to go out there and win the championship. So it's a, what is it, 70-odd lap race? Something like that? No, 50 lap race, 55 lap race, okay. So let's just get it started, because this is the climax of the stream and we have the formation lap underway here in Abu Dhabi. It's an all Ferrari front row ahead of my teammate Sebastian Vettel. Then we have former Ferrari man Charles Leclerc running in third. Unfortunately, Max Verstappen is running towards the back of the pack due to his grid penalties, which is a shame, because I would have liked a bit more of a fight at the final round of the championship. We're just trying to get the tyres and brakes warmed up.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good.
It's been a good battle between myself and Verstappen through the course of this season. For those of you who are wondering what difficulty I have this on, I used to play this at around about 70 to 80. It's up at 98 at the moment. So hopefully it'll be at least a tough race with my teammate. Couldn't physically do it. They go to the link that's on the screen. So it's Game he has donated over the course of the last 24 hours or so. So we're just coming around to the final few corners now of the warm-up lap. Making their way to the grid.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
So when the 5 lights go out, we will be racing at Abu Dhabi. Who's going to be world champion? It looks as if it's going to be the Ferrari man so far. Lights out, away we go, and it's not a great start from us. Sebastian Vettel's coming down the inside. The second Ferrari takes the lead into the first corner. Charles Leclerc looking to try and get past as well, but Daniel Ricciardo fights his way up into third. So Sebastian Vettel leads us away. Thomas second, Ricciardo and Charles Leclerc fighting for third place as we head down towards turn 4, the chicane. What, not a good start for the championship hopeful, but Max Verstappen is still at the back of the pack as we head now towards the back straight. Sebastian Vettel opening up the lead. So we need to just settle in now. Keep Sebastian in sight. We only need to make up 2 points on Max Verstappen to claim the title. And as long as things don't go too wrong, we should be fine. Now I have set myself a rule that if I terminally crash, that's it. The championship is over. I am not allowed to flashback at all during this race. I cannot activate the system where I can rewind time and go back. If I hit something, if I get a puncture, I have to deal with it. I cannot influence the race at any other time. So Vettel then leads. Ricciardo just hanging on to us. Don't need to push too hard though, because don't forget Max Verstappen is well down the field at the moment, but Vettel just opening up a lead slightly. I'm just going to refresh my YouTube stream a second just to make sure everything is running smoothly. There we go. So Vettel continues to lead then. We're on to lap 2. Oh, I forgot to set Verstappen as my rival, so I'm going to have to keep going into the pause menu to check where he is in the race. It doesn't look as if he's made up too many places so far. Just running a little bit wide there into the hairpin. The gap's probably about, what, just over a second? For Sebastian Vettel, Ricciardo in third. Vettel not getting away too much though. Just need to keep him in sight. What I really need is Verstappen to make up some places and make this interesting. So towards the end of lap 2, we'll have DRS at the end of this, so I need to be within a second of Vettel ahead to get ahead. I think it's going to be more than a second. Oh, it's just under a second.
When you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
So when we get to that long back straight, if I'm within a second when we hit the detection point, I'll have DRS, which means this rear wing will open. It'll give me less drag, more straight line speed. We're about to find out if I've got DRS. I don't. I wasn't within a second of Vettel. So 3 laps down of the 55. Vettel leads. We're sandwiched in between him and Daniel Ricciardo, who's got Charles Leclerc clambering all over the back of him. I think most cars will go for a 2-stop strategy. I think I'm going to go onto the medium tyre. No, onto the soft tyre at my first stop. We got a pretty large of my teammate's strategy, but I don't. And we're now dropping everybody fighting behind. But I need Verstappen to start making up some places.
Looking really good. You're managing it well.
I wonder where he is in the race. I'm going to have a look next time I get a chance. He is currently still in 18th. Maybe he can make up some places later on. But I need to make sure I don't make it too many mistakes. Still haven't got DRS, still not quite close enough. Ooh, our ERS is looking a bit low. So let's turn everything down. We've got a good gap now back to Leclerc, who has now overtaken Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, we got DRS this time. This should keep us in touch with him anyway, considering we're not deploying a lot of our power at the moment. Just gone a little bit too deep into that corner. Now it's whether I want to play the undercut, which is where I come in before Sebastian, put on a fresh set of tyres, and try and overtake him while he's still running on his old tyres. But then I don't know when he's going to pit. Okay, just over a second now, the gap. So we're on to lap 5 of 55. We could use a little bit more competition, to be fair. Sebastian keeping his lead well. I'm not going to go full pelt on the engine or the ERS just yet, because we don't need to. Oh, we've gone in too deep again, run too wide. Right, we should now be back. I just had a couple of jumping a little bit. So I'm just making sure everything's up and running. Yeah, that seems to be fine. Okay, let's get back to the race. Vettel's built up a lead now. It's nearly 1.5 seconds.
It's time to use some of this charge.
Yes, we can now deploy a little bit more. I'll muck that corner up. We haven't got DRS this time. Is the stream jumping? Just I keep looking at my YouTube stream and it seems to be sort of just stuttering. Maybe it's just YouTube. See what it's like on Twitch. Seems to be running okay on Twitch, so maybe it's just that web page I've got open for YouTube. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be stuttering on Twitch. That's fine. I was just making sure that it was running okay. Okay, let's chase Sebastian now. What are our tyres looking like? A good life on them at the moment. Our pit stop window opens around lap 12. Sebastian's probably round about the same. Although he may go a lap longer. Still no DRS this time. Seems like YouTube may have straightened itself out. Running a little bit wide there. Just getting a little bit late on the brakes. It got me the DRS though. Yeah, I was gutted when... Oh, it looks like Verstappen's made some moves. It looks like he's behind his teammate now. I was gutted when the game had given Verstappen some grid penalties for this race. But if he can fight his way back through, we could still have an interesting fight.
Our data shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least.
Good, because I need at least another 5 laps to make it to my pit window. Right, where is Verstappen? He's up to 15th. So we're 8 laps in, he's up 5 places from the back of the grid. So Vettel's
high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
So Vettel's not getting away from us as such. Ricardo's still there as well in 3rd. Well, it looks like he's dropped Leclerc. And in the other racing point, that second pink dot is Kimi Raikkonen. Now he's holding up, looks like one of the Alphas and one of the McLarens. That may allow Verstappen and his teammate in this scenario, Giovinazzi, to move up. So the gap's still just around about a second. Not much to choose between us at the moment. See if we can find out what Ricardo's doing behind.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Oh, God. I nearly threw the race away then. Right, now we're on the straight. I can do it.
Ricardo behind. The gap to the car behind is 4.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1:41.4.
141.4. We're lapping in the high 140s. So we should still be pulling away. I always get that corner wrong. I always go in too deep. With this heavy fuel load as well. Oh no, screwed that up as well. A couple of mistakes starting to settle in now.
You'll be on the softs.
Still pulling away from Ricardo though. Now, according to the performance index of this season so far, I've now got rid of those marker boards. Red Bull do have the fastest car, but they need to start moving through the pack.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
I don't know who that lead Red Bull is. I would imagine it's still Giovinazzi at the moment. So we're on lap 10. We're only a couple of laps away from the first round of pit stops. A couple of mistakes have allowed Vettel just to open up a small gap. Let's see if we can bring that gap down before the pair of us have to stop. Okay, looks as if we have closed up. That was a quicker lap, 140.7. Yeah, Ricardo falling back a lot now. And we are now really close to the back of Vettel. We'll surely have DRS this time.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Now with the DRS we are gaining. We'll try and launch one up the inside. No. Vettel covers the inside. It's just too close to the braking zone. We'll have another chance now at the end of this next straight. So here we go then, tucked in behind Sebastian Vettel. We're going to go and try down the inside. With Vettel late enough on the brakes to keep us at bay for the moment. An inter-team battle at Ferrari. Well, let's see if this one turns out any worse than it did last week. On to lap 12 then.
We're coming in this lap.
Well, I'm going to see if Sebastian stays out. How are the tyres looking? We could probably put another couple of laps on there. Oh, hang on a sec. There we go. Didn't have my door closed properly. We can get ahead of Sebastian, this will be even better. Again, gaining, but not gaining by enough. This is the closest we've been. Turn the ERS up.
Box, box, box.
Again, just a little bit too far behind to try a stab round the outside. What's Sebastian going to do? I would imagine he'll stay out. If I'm scheduled to come in, he is, so I'm coming in the pits. Not going to risk a penalty, not just yet. I can't afford to. So another set of soft tyres.
Release, release.
And away we go. We're going to come out into a little bit of traffic.
You have 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining in the strategy.
2 stops? Didn't know we were going for a 3-stop. Oh, there's Giovinazzi and the McLaren of Lando Norris. So Norris and I will have the DRS. Where's Verstappen? Is he ahead? No, he's pitted. Verstappen has... Don't forget, they're on much older tyres than I am. This should be an easy pass. Giovinazzi hasn't got DRS. I'm going to go round the outside and have the move done before we get to the chicane. So we're back up into 9th. That may have cost us some time to Vettel. I don't think. Yeah, Vettel is now in the pits. I'll be surprised if we come out ahead, considering we've just been stuck behind Giovinazzi for the last portion of this outlap. All the cars ahead of me have peeled into the pits, apart from the Williams cars. Tell you what, we may well get out ahead of Sebastian.
4.6 seconds.
This is going to be close. I think we got out ahead. Oh my god, we're going to be side by side coming out of the pits. No, he's managed to stay ahead. That half a lap, just stuck behind Giovinazzi, was enough to keep Sebastian in the lead. Head towards the end of the long straight. Lando Norris behind me, getting past Giovinazzi.
Our gap behind is 2.0 seconds.
Well, while they're battling away, if that's Charles Leclerc that Verstappen is behind, he's made up a hell of a lot of time. No, it might be Hamilton. Oh, it's got a little bit of a bollard stuck in my front suspension. Well, in comes one of the racing points. Is that Kimi Raikkonen?
Increase ERS deployment to overtake mode.
No, it's Daniel Ricciardo. Now Vettel tucked up behind one of the Williams. And we've just fallen back slightly as Verstappen sets the fastest lap, a 1:38.9. So the pace is there in the Red Bull. It's George Russell in the Williams up in 3rd. But both Ferraris now have DRS. As Sebastian Vettel pulls out, gets alongside George Russell, and calmly and easily takes back third place, which will become the lead when the 2 cars ahead make their stops. And Russell on those medium tyres is he going to be vulnerable to the second Ferrari? Looking to dive down the inside. We're going to try and just force him out a little bit. There we go.
Nice
Gets
work,
ahead.
that brings you up a place.
And both Ferraris now back ahead of the Williams. So we're just coming towards the end of lap 15 at this season-ending Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the championship decider. Verstappen's trying to fight his way through. 38.7 puts Thomas as the fastest man on the track so far. I think with the fuel burning off, we're just starting to get a little bit of grip back, these fresh tyres as well. And Vettel was slow there through that right-hander. This is a chance we've got now to try and retake, well, to take what is effectively the lead.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
We are. Let's put everything into full. And we're going to easily sail past Sebastian down the back straight. But he will have DRS now as we head down the second straight, as we have a fight for the lead between Weber and Perez. And Weber takes the lead. And now can Vettel use DRS and get back up right behind us as we head down the second of the 2 back straights. Well, one's on the soft, one's on the medium, so Perez can't be too far away from making a stop. Weber, he's not going to be stopping anytime soon, I wouldn't have thought. I'll be surprised if the Williams dives into the pits this time. But the Alfa does, the Alfa Romeo does pit.
Perez has made a pass for first place.
No, he hasn't, he's dived into the pit lane. Now we have a Williams holding up the 2 Ferraris, and that's allowed Vettel back onto the back of me. Try around the outside, and there was a touch there on the front wing. Nothing has broken off though, so no damage caused. And now we should have DRS and a chance to get past down this very long straight. Might be able to use Weber here to block off Sebastian's charge. Oh, he's coming back down the inside. Brave from Weber. Oh, this is going to get tight in here. Going to go around the outside. Sebastian's going to try and follow us through. And Weber again defends on the inside. Sebastian's up the inside as well. I can't touch, I can't spin, otherwise the championship may be heading towards Verstappen. And we are through. A little bit deep though into that corner. So around then to complete lap 17, the Williams still doesn't pit, so Vettel is still stuck in third place. Oh, run too wide. Run too wide. So that really good first sector was just completely wasted. I may have just given Weber DRS as well, which may not help Sebastian out an awful lot. Weber did get DRS again. So all this is hope. So when's our next pit stop? Lap 25 to 39. That's a very big pit window. If I try and stretch it out, I could make this a 2-stop rather than a 3-stop. Right, quick Verstappen check. He's 14th. So it's not looking good for the title
2.1 seconds.
for Verstappen at the moment. Got personal best in the first sector. I'll lose all my time now down here because I haven't got DRS. As Vettel goes around the outside, it looks as if he's got the job done. Good move there from Sebastian. He's back up into second place.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
That's more like it.
Got that confirmed?
On lap 32, that should take us to the end. And they don't have to make 3 pit stops. Oh, Weber's got back past. Weber's back into second place. Well, all this fighting has given me a 4.5 second lead.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Nah, I think I'm good with all the settings I've got at the moment. Sebastian still stuck behind Weber. It's going to be about 5 seconds now. It is 5 seconds. The gap is stretching. .3. Now Vettel should have DRS as they head down here. .55. And Vettel has got the job done. Oh, the stream is stuttering now on both ends. On Twitch as well as YouTube. Well, we'll just have to make do with what we've got because I can't do anything about it at the moment. But we now have a 6-second lead over our teammate as Weber pits. Weber pits then from 3rd, and I completely mucked that corner up. We've still got plenty of the race to go, so this isn't over yet. But it is looking good. We only have to finish... have to outscore Verstappen by... well, it might be 3 points, because I'm not sure which one of us has got the most wins. So So if I can outscore him by 3, then the championship is settled. Still got the other Williams of Russell running in 3rd. Then come the 2 racing points. So they must have jumped Charles Leclerc in the first pit stops. Right, what's the gap behind? Oh, hang on, let me get to the straight. Or I start messing around with the radio again.
That's Sebastian behind. Okay, the gap behind is 5.1 seconds. They're on old softs.
5.1.
Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The time last lap was a 1 minute 39.4.
Sebastian just closing in a little bit. Just chipping away at the lead ever so slightly. Coming up towards half race distance. Let's turn the ERS down a little bit. Yeah, he's brought it down to 4.8. I'm not too concerned that he's closing in at the moment, because we've got a good gap back to Raikkonen in 3rd. Oh, Raikkonen's in 3rd. So he's managed to jump his teammate as well.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
.5, so Vettel is starting to close us down quite a bit. Lap 24 of 55 at Abu Dhabi. We have a new champion-elect. Oh, we just put 3/10 on Sebastian through that final sector. So we have a new champion-elect leading at the moment, who just needs to outscore that Max Verstappen by 3 points to become Drivers' Champion. Where is Verstappen anyway? Oh, he's 9th. So he is moving up now. Is Max Verstappen. He's got past his teammate. So he is making his way up. Starting to drink some fuel. So let's turn the engine down. Put the ERS up just to maintain our speed. We have our teammate Sebastian Vettel trying to close us down. I didn't see what the gap was there. We're coming towards the end of the lap anyway. We'll find out what the gap is. It was 5.1 at the end of the last lap. Oh, at a very quick final sector, but a 39.2, 5.5. So that final sector serving us well at the moment. We're nearly at half race distance then. And it's looking good for the Drivers' Championship at the moment for Ferrari. Oh, got in too deep again at the end of that long straight. Had to get off the throttle.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Oh, Ricciardo's now in third. Has Raikkonen pitted? He must have done. Raikkonen must have pitted. Ricciardo's on the medium tyre. Raikkonen was on the soft. That was a slow lap the last time around. See what the gap is to Vettel as we cut that timing loop. And I still didn't see it. I was too busy looking at the track. That was another slow lap, 140.1. Oh, Vettel's pitted. Sebastian's pitted already.
Sebastian's in for his stop.
Oh, if he was closing in on me before with fresher tyres, with older tyres, sorry. If he comes back out into some clear air, I don't want to pit just yet. I want to make sure I've got enough tyre life on the mediums to get to the end. Everything looking good on the power unit end. Oh, and Vettel's come out in fourth. He's got a little bit of a gap to Perez and Ricciardo ahead. Now it's just whether he can pick up his pace and take the lead. 17 seconds back to Ricardo. On to lap 28. Want to go at least another 4 laps. 5 laps, sorry. Including this one. To make my pit stop. How the tyres looking. Just starting to feel the pain a little bit. Okay, just pulled the gap on Ricardo a little bit.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
What was Sebastian's outlap?
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message. We're leading our teammate by 23.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 4th. The time last lap was a 1:56.1.
Oh, he's gone onto the softs. So Sebastian's going to have to pit again. He hasn't run the mediums yet. He needs to run the mediums as well as the softs. So as long as we don't lose too much time, we should be safe from Sebastian.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Oh, just got a little bit of understeer creeping in now. As Vettel sets the fastest lap at 38.1. That's going to be eaten into the lead, surely.
Gap to teammate behind is 21.2 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in
Yeah,
4th.
he's closing
The time
in.
last lap was
But as I said, he has to pit again.
1:38.1.
Right, now we're over half distance. Where's Verstappen? Right, he's pitted again. He's gone onto the softs as well. That's not going to work out very well for him, running in 14th. He's going to have to pit again. Yeah, definitely a little bit of understeer creeping
We're
in
approaching the pit
to
window.
the tyres
You'll be
now.
on mediums.
The saving grace is that when Vettel gets up behind Perez, he's still stuck behind Ricardo on the mediums. So Ricardo's not going to be pitting for another few laps at least. There's Ricardo, there's Perez, and there's Vettel right behind them. So this may just help now that he's just caught onto the back of that battle for second place. Just a couple more laps on these tyres now, and we'll be ready for our pit stop. And getting on the powers, getting the back end to step out a bit as well. But the tyres are definitely fading. Keep pumping in good first sectors though. 17.5 the gap to Daniel Ricciardo. And Vettel hasn't been able to dispose of Sergio Perez just yet. Although he's all over the back of him from looking at that map in the bottom left.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Yeah, I actually agree with that. Let's see if we can get a little bit more pace. So Vettel's got the fastest lap at the moment, hasn't he? Which is not a problem, because we're still outscoring Verstappen by more than enough.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
Are we? I'm going to see if I can go at least another couple of laps. Tyre's not looking great. But if we can stretch this out just a little bit, we'll have a fresh set of mediums towards the end. Or a fresher set of mediums as we come to the end of the race. Vettel's still stuck behind Perez. But of course, Perez will have DRS because he's within within a second of Ricciardo ahead.
Pit now.
If I can get to around lap 35, then I'll be happy with how long I've got left to run on the mediums. Right, Vettel, he was past Perez, he's not anymore. Perez has got back ahead. This is good, this is holding Vettel up. Point 9. Vettel is now ahead. Vettel is now ahead of Sergio Perez. Oh, looks like Perez has pitted. So that's released them. 19 seconds the gap back to Sebastian Vettel. But Vettel hasn't had a chance to unleash.
Box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Alright, unleash his ultimate pace on those soft tyres because he's been stuck behind Perez. Now he's stuck behind Ricciardo. That's why I'm trying to prolong this stint a little bit. Vettel would dearly love Ricciardo to dive into the pit lane right about now, but I don't think he will. Vettel not getting past him down the pit straight. A lot of understeer creeping in.
We're leading our teammate by 17.6 seconds.
You can feel the tyres trying to swap the back end on me now. We'll pit at the end of the next lap. That'll leave us 20 laps to do on the mediums, which should be good enough. And Vettel has got into second place. Sebastian Vettel has passed his former teammate, Daniel Ricciardo, and is now up into second. Now, how many more laps has he got on those soft tyres?
They look okay for now, but we can see the wear. If you can't feel it already, then you'll certainly start too soon. Just be careful.
Right, I'm going to pit at the end of this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Oh, running wide. Didn't need that.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Now Vettel's just taken a second out of us already. And he's already put 2.5 seconds on Ricciardo. Probably made up the gap, but of course he does have to stop again, Sebastian Vettel. So we're going to be making our stop this lap. Gap down to 16 seconds. It's mainly now about how many more laps. Oh, I've just clipped the front wing. I'm going to have to get that repaired. I am, because I can already feel the understeer. Oh, I can't. Now it's too late. Oh, well, I've completely buggered this up, haven't I? And they're not changing the front wing.
Complete, go now.
Okay, we'll see how the car feels after that mistake.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh, the car feels okay. The car feels okay. So that mistake could have been costly, but the car feels alright.
Increase ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Okay, so there is enough downforce for me to go pretty much flat out. But not run wide though. So Vettel continues. The gap is 6 seconds. It's about now whether I can keep Sebastian in sight. .8, yeah, we're already closing him in. Reeling him in. And closing in, I should say. Okay, I'm just going to sort something out for a second. Just sorting something out on the computer for a moment. Cool. Sorry about that. Just needed to sort something out, and we're back underway. .2, we're closing Sebastian in. He's struggling on those soft tyres. So this is looking good for victory.
Dropping back. We're seeing a gap form. Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
I think I'm okay with everything right now because we are still closing in. Sebastian's got to stop again.
That is Sebastian ahead of you. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 11 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:39.1.
Here he comes then, Vettel into the pits.
Sebastian is in the pits.
So now we have the racetrack to ourselves. Weber is in second as Vettel come out in third. Oh, he has just ahead of the racing point. Shouldn't make any difference though. We've got 17 laps to go. And the title is there for the taking. Yeah, the car looks fine. Feels fine as well. After that small mistake. Seb's got to watch out. He's got that racing point all over him. That 3-stop strategy hasn't worked. Oh wow, that's a very quick lap time from Daniel Ricciardo. Into the 137s. Oh, we've got a yellow flag.
Okay,
we have a yellow flag.
The safety car is
Oh!
out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time.
Who's out?
Make sure to keep it positive.
Oh, it's Vettel. Sebastian Vettel has retired. My teammate is out. And we have a safety car. Now, this is going to be interesting. This will bunch everybody up. Well, 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 this race is not over by any stretch of the imagination.
Sebastian's got a problem. He's out of the race.
You don't say. Of all the people to trigger a safety car, it's my own teammate. Is there a big enough gap? I'm going to chance it. I'm going to get that front wing changed. I know this looks like choreographing something, but I'm going to get that front wing changed, because if I take another whack on it, there's going to be even more problems. Oh, they didn't change it? I'm just looking at the stream now. Oh, God. Oh, maybe it wasn't damaged enough. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, nearly crossed the white line. Oh, for goodness sake, it didn't fix the front wing. Well, now I've got to win the race again. Is that Verstappen right behind us as well? We have Weber. I'm guessing that's... Is that Leclerc? No, it's Hamilton. Oh, it's Giovinazzi. Where's Verstappen? Oh, Verstappen's 9th. I thought Verstappen was ahead of his teammate, but apparently not. So the safety car then has bunched everybody back up. We're going to have a 13-14 lap sprint to the end.
Perez is ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 54.1.
Okay, he's on 8 lap old tyres.
Weber is behind you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs.
What, is he only just pitted or what? But Verstappen's now in that pack behind me. Looks like we're going to have at least another lap under the safety car. Why didn't it replace the front wing? So, drama caused by my own teammate. Sebastian Vettel's retirement has brought out the safety car. So, at the moment, Ricciardo leads, Perez second. I'm currently third. Weber, Hamilton, Giovinazzi. Max Verstappen is in ninth. So he's a few places behind me, but it is a lot closer now. I would imagine the safety car is probably going to come in at the end of this lap.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Okay, it's time to warm up the tyres. Right, the front right looks warm enough. Right, let's get the engine back into its normal setting. Right, we've got plenty of heat in the front tyres. The rear tyres are still struggling. It's now down to Ricciardo as to when he wants to go. And we are underway. Ricciardo's dropped the hammer. Perez goes with him. And we are back racing at Abu Dhabi. Lap 43, we are now on of 55. In this championship decider, Ricciardo leads, Perez second, Thomas third, Weber fourth, Hamilton fifth with Giovinazzi in sixth. Oh, just run wide there into turn 3. We got no DRS though for 2 laps. Where's Verstappen? He's still stuck behind the racing points. Really want to win this championship with a victory. And see Verstappen in that pack behind. But this is good enough at the moment. I don't need to be risking any moves on Ricciardo or Perez. Verstappen's still in that pack. Weber's right behind me. Fast lap from Ricciardo. With Weber on fresh softs, it's going to be difficult to defend from him as well as attack Perez. I need to get Perez actually in between myself and the Williams. Verstappen still hasn't made up any positions yet. Gonna try and go down the inside on Perez. But it is Ferrari versus Ferrari in terms of engine power. And we have the Mercedes in the back of the Williams. Perez is always going to turn into the tighter line there. Couldn't afford to dive down the inside. Verstappen still hasn't got past that racing point. Ricciardo's just starting to pull away. Have a much better run here out of the final corner.
Increase the ERS deployment. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Oh, we're going to try and go around the outside. I've got in too deep. Oh, and Weber's come up the inside. Oh, the Williams is through. Well, this is all going a bit pear-shaped at the moment. But should have DRS. So I should be able to follow Weber through on Sergio Perez. Put everything up to max. We should be able to follow Weber through. And we have. That Alpha's still on the inside though, not for much longer.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
We'll back up into third. Now we've got a run on Weber. Not a good enough of a run, no. The Williams maintains second. I could follow him, because if he can catch Ricciardo, then I just have to be wary of Perez, just lurking behind. And Verstappen's got past now. Verstappen's got past that racing point. And Weber's just set the fastest lap at 1:37.5. If Verstappen can make up a few more places, this championship is back open. I've just got to try and follow Weber up to the back of that Alpha. Verstappen's on the back of that pack now.
Looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
Here we go then, we've got a run on Weber. We've got a run on Lucas Weber. We're going down the inside into the chicane. Oh, Weber braked very late there on those soft tyres. And trying to force our way up the inside. And we've got past the Williams. Now let's see if we can catch Ricciardo. That was very risky. But with Verstappen starting to get on the back of the pack behind us, I had to move up another place. So we're counting down, 9 laps to go. The fastest lap of the race.
Keep this up.
37.4. And another purple sector. It's a little bit tentative out of the hairpin. And Weber will have DRS now. He won't be able to catch up quickly enough on this straight. Now see Ricciardo looming ever closer. Verstappen still hasn't got through that pack. It's looking good, but I want to finish this with a victory. Oh, and Weber just sets the fastest lap at 36.8. Nearly half a second quicker than I did, and I set a very quick time at 37.2. So this is going to be one hell of a battle for victory. Tyres should be in good condition. They are. But no problems on the tyre life. So will Ricciardo try to defend as we head down? He does. He moves to the inside. But with DRS, it's a fairly simple pass. Oh, Ricciardo's coming back up the inside. This is allowing Weber to get in on the action. I'm going to go round the outside of Daniel Ricciardo. Can Weber follow me through? He's side by side. Oh, Ricciardo tries to force Weber out. They're still side by side as they go through the chicane. Can Weber hold it round the outside? He can. The Williams follows the Ferrari through. And we're about to have 7 laps. Battling for the victory. What's happened to Verstappen? He's fallen off the back of that pack. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him there. What happened to Verstappen? Perhaps he made a move and got it wrong. This is still going to be a very epic fight to the end. I'm on fresh-ish mediums. He's on fresh softs.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
And he'll have DRS. Oh, got that corner wrong. He'll have DRS again down here. He should take the lead. He didn't have a stab up the inside. I thought he was going to try and go down the inside there. Just dropped Ricciardo a little bit. .3 of a second, that's all that is in it. Everything to max. Weber's coming, but again, not quite close enough. Again, max everything out down this back straight. Built the gap slightly. Five laps to go. It's Williams versus Ferrari. It's a throwback to the bygone years of the 90s and the early 2000s. Is this Crofty? No, I wish it was though, because we would really need him at a time like this, at a point like this. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the end of the stream. Got 5 laps to hang on to this victory, and that is it. To be world champion. Four tenths in it. At least we've dropped Ricciardo. Verstappen still stuck in that group. Verstappen, our championship rival, who we need to outscore by 3 points, which we are doing quite considerably. But it's still a battle for victory. Seven tenths of a second in it. Just hit the curb too hard.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, he's a bit closer this time. He is a lot closer this time. Went in a little bit deeper on the brakes. Oh, he's really close. He may have a good run out of here now. We may have to dive to the inside to defend. Again, not quite close enough. But again, just running too deep into that corner. Basically, if we tangle, the championship is Verstappen's. So, and if you're just joining us, the safety car came out late in the race and bunched everything up after my own teammate retired, Sebastian Vettel. And Weber pitted for softs right towards the end of the race.
You've lost some time to the car behind.
3 laps. Ricciardo's dropped out of this fight now. we're just running a bit wide over that curb. No one else in the same league as us at the moment at the front. .36.8, the fastest lap of the race. 2 laps to hang on. May just have broken through.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
The best part of those soft tyres for the Williams. He may just be starting to struggle. Hello Twitch Adai, welcome. You've just joined the final 2 laps of the stream in this championship decider. We're leading the race. Our rival Max Verstappen is well down the field. We only need to outscore him by 3 points. And we're doing just that. Who do you think is the most underrated driver on the 2019 grid? Most underrated. Probably. I would say George Russell, but people have been praising him through most of the campaign anyway, despite the fact that he's in a very slow Williams. Probably, you'd have to pick between him and Lando Norris and Carlos Sainz. I think Sainz's drive at Brazil last week has really got people talking about him now. And of course, it's with this whole Red Bull situation, people obviously starting to wonder why they let him leave Toro Rosso, because he could have been the next Red Bull driver. So yeah, I'd agree with you there. I'd probably say Carlos Sainz. But the 2 Brits, Lando Norris and George Russell, have been praised, but as you say, Carlos Sainz has definitely been underrated for a long time, actually. He's been a good driver for a few years. So we're now on to the final lap of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and it looks as if the title is heading to Maranello. The Drivers' Championship looks to be settled. Verstappen, where is Verstappen anyway? He's still in 9th. It's not good enough for the championship, for Red Bull and for the Dutchman. But it is going to be Wales who takes this year's Drivers' Championship back to Ferrari. Their first Drivers' Champion since Kimi Raikkonen all the way back in 2007. They have waited nearly 13 years for this moment. And he's going to do it with victory as he now heads into the final complex. He rounds the last 2 corners. The final corner awaits. It is victory at Abu Dhabi and the World Drivers' Championship for Ferrari as well.
Fantastic drive, and it means you're Drivers' World Champion. What a result. Enjoy it.
And with that, another year of Formula One draws to a close. And a new World Drivers' Champion is declared. Another entry added to that prestigious list of the sport's most incredible drivers.
It's all over. Verstappen's dream of being world champion is over. Ferrari have another World Drivers' Champion to add to their ranks. And with that, guys, I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined in today. It has been brilliant. We've raised over, well, about £60 for Macmillan Cancer, which is absolutely brilliant. Thank you to all the guys who have participated in the stream, those who have donated and those who have watched. You have been very, very much appreciated. And yeah, all I can say is thank you again, guys, and I'll see you around soon. Take care. Bye-bye.